leftovers. This is really bulky chomp. And what I'll do here is I'm gonna Dragon Tail. Okay, hit him. And I get the maximum amount of sleep turns. Whatever. Yo, what's up guys? AFC Adinho here and welcome to a new video. We're gonna be bringing back the Gallade in this one, guys. And we're gonna be using special Dragonite with Draco Meteor. Really solid mon, especially if your opponent doesn't expect it, because if they expect the physical Dragonite and you click Draco Meteor, then it might be really bad for them. Adventure on guy. You know that's Bandit Darm, but I do have Garchomp, so that's pretty good there. Don't remember what the Rotom was though, but I believe it was Bandit Scizor, Bandit Weavile as well. So what I'm gonna look for, assuming the Rotom lead is gonna happen here, we are gonna lead this. I believe that's a defensive Garchomp, I'm not sure anymore. Meltdown. See Darmanitan leader. I'm just gonna fire off the Draco. Maybe I could have flamethrower it there, but he's always gonna U-turn onto me. And that is definitely Bandit. Goes into Chansey, which is fine. It is still chip. It is still chip, so basically what I'll do here is I need to Scarf on Gallade. It is faster than Darm now, so it can be really threatening there. But Scarf on Gallade is actually really good. I click Sacred Sword for free pretty much every time. I'm gonna bring in the Garchomp here, because this has to be teleport Chansey, but I always have my Suicune in the back for the Weavile. Basically what I'll need is rocks in this game. With rocks we can be really annoying with Gallade. Tyranitar is also going to be a major asset to this in this game. But I believe that's a defensive Garchomp. So with rocks up, Darmanitan and Weavile are gonna get pressure, which is gonna force him to eventually make those plays. Now what I can do here is bring in my Suicune. I think he's just gonna click Icicle Spear. He isn't really the guy that over predicts much. 7. And his safer play would always to be Chansey to teleport. He would be risking a lot there. Actually goes Amoonguss. It's a bit annoying. But I'm still, like I said, I still want those rocks up. If he clicks Spore on me, I'll accept it, but like he's really going to be pressured by the damage of my team. I'm gonna bring in the Dragonite now, because what I need to do is pressure the Rotom. So now I'm gonna fire off a Draco Meteor, assuming this is bold, because he would be really weak to Weavile otherwise. This Draco is going to do a lot of damage, and I assume he ain't yeah, so Chansey comes back in. And basically what I can do here is a bunch of options. I can go Gallade, which gives me the most offensive pressure, because if he doesn't heal Chansey here, like he chooses to go for a Wish, I basically don't have to over predict. I'm just gonna Sacred Sword here, because he didn't heal Chansey. So unless he has Protect on this, meaning that he doesn't have Soft Boil, it's gonna be really tough for him. And I'm fine if he goes Among Us. If he goes anything else, he's just gonna get obliterated. Obviously, I could technically go for Psycho Cut here as well. But if he goes Among Us, it's still fine for me. And he already clicked Spore. So basically what I can do is switch in my Tyranitar on the Among Us, in case he tries to double back into the Chansey, trying to heal him up. And he actually goes Rotom. 72, that's a lot of chip. 72. I'm really tempted to click Sacred Sword here again, but if I actually get burned on this, I think it would be worse. Because he might just go for the Will-O-Wisp here. Because if he clicks Diva and I click Sacred Sword, then this is gonna be extremely low. Does he want to take that risk? I'm not sure. I'm gonna go Garchomp and attempt to wake up. I got what I wanted on the Chansey. Like, seriously, if I click Sacred Sword there, it is gonna be bad for him. He decides to go Weavile again, which is fine. Like I said, I'm just trying to burn a Sleep Turn here. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna be in Night Slash range. Intuit KO from Night Slash range, but okay. Because we want to get pressure on the Chansey, so I'm gonna bring in the Tar now. As he decides to stay in and click Icicle Spear again, risking his risking his Weavile a lot there. But I'm still getting my chip here, so this is still fine. I really want to double here into the Dragonite. But if he stays in like that, I'm gonna Rock Tomb actually. I know Garchomp comes. I really wanted to bring in the Dragonite there. I'm gonna bring in my own Chomp here. Assuming he wants to get up rocks. That Rock Tomb did nothing, so assuming he's defensive. And he decides to bring in Rotom, which is fine, because now I get another turn trying to wake up. Maybe he was anticipating the Ice type attack, which is actually fair. Let's see if we can get him up here. Wake up. We don't wake up. That is really unfortunate. But I'm still getting Sandstorm Chip on this Weavile, so I'll take it. Chip is chip. I'm really playing a slow game here, but I am not. I'm gonna bring in the Tar again. I feel pretty healthy on Tar. But I want to make sure that Tar gets his HP back. So he doesn't really want to be bringing in the Chansey on me, which is actually fair. And what I kind of want on this is Chip as well. He's gonna Hydro me, which is fine. Getting up the Rock Tomb here. Just for some Chip. With the Sandstorm, I will keep the Chip on him. Now, I'm gonna bring in this guy. Can take a few Hydros. Wasting a few Hydros as well. And he misses. I have leftovers. This is a really bulky Chomp. And what I'll do here is I'm gonna Dragon Tail. Okay, hit him. And I get the maximum amount of Sleep Turns. Whatever. That's no fun, bro. You got really lucky with that spore, bro. I'm gonna go Mandibuzz here. I could rest, technically. But... man. It's really stupid, because if I got that Dragon Tail off on Weavile, that would have been so freaking huge. Let's hope he's afraid of Taunt. A lot of people know that I don't play Taunt that often. Doesn't know I have Dragon Tail though. Well, we keep the Chansey low. That's nice. Still gonna bring in the Suicune there. But really, bro, I got the maximum amount of sleep turns on my Garchomp there. But I don't like using Spore. I need to rest there though. He doesn't get it. He got the 4 hits, he didn't get the 5 hits. Let's call here. That's fine. You're allowing me to wake up for free, so I'll take it. Now Amoonguss comes back in. I'm gonna bring in my Garchomp now. Since he's still asleep. He cannot poison me. Giga Drain, obviously, I'll take some damage, but I really want rocks versus my opponent. Kind of what I'm striving for here. He might just respond with clicking Spore again, because he knows I'm gonna wake up. Actually, he doesn't. That's cool. And now I can actually make the Spikes play, assuming he's gonna Spore, right? Assuming he's gonna Spore. And now I can double it into my Dragonite. And use the Draco on the Rotom. Because he needs to... okay, never mind. He doesn't. This is pretty good though. Because he cannot Spore this. So what I'll do then is... I'm just gonna go for the Ice Beam. As he clicks Synthesis, but that's fine. But that's his set. I'm gonna double into Gallade now. Just because he feels the pressure, like he cannot click Spore on me. So I'm pretty confident that he would go into his Chansey. Or Rotom this time. Okay, now I'm actually clicking Sacred Sword. Because it's gonna 2-hit KO him. If I can, I will try to keep up these hazards. I'm surprised there that he didn't want to go Chansey on that. And he goes Garchomp instead, but it's still going to do a lot of damage with the spikes. To the point where I might be able to still 2-hit KO, yeah. I'll click it. Because this Garchomp is now really low. Goes back into Amoonguss, but still, this is still a lot of damage. Again, Dragonite seems pretty free. And now I'm just gonna drop a Draco Meteor on him. Really trying to keep up the pressure here. So we see Amoonguss coming in here. It is Rocky Helmet Amoonguss, but this Draco is just putting him back into the Stone Age there. Into the Stone Age. Now Rotom comes back in, and I'm just Dracoing it again. Because I know he wants to... defog this. And I'm gonna bring in my Tar, preventing Chansey from healing or anything. Actually goes Weavile, which is not bad because I get free Sandstorm chip on him. And again, we're gonna bring in the Suicune. He makes a nice little pivot there into the that guy. We know it's Rocky Helmet on this. What I'll do then is I'll go into Dragonite. I still have the multi-skill if anything happens, but I assume this is his rocker. And I can just drop another Draco Meteor. Because Chansey can come in, but he's gonna take the Sandstorm chip. So he's gonna be forced to heal his Chansey no matter what, and then I get in my Gallade for free. And click Sacred Sword. Basically... Oh my god, are you serious? Whatever, bro. Gonna roost there. I guess I could have just Ice Beamed there. It would have hit him too, but I wanted to do as much damage as possible to the Chansey. That was a bit of a lower roll. Okay. And I'll just kill him. It's not like I won't be able to defog against this team, so... I can defog against a few opponents. Yeah, Weavile wants to come back in. I can still use this guy to drop a Draco on him, so... I'm really tempted to just Draco here. Because that allows me to see what he clicks, but I guess I can just go Suicune. Doesn't really matter if he goes... Doesn't really matter if he goes into this. I also burn a few sleep turns, so I'll be able to get off my skull there. He goes for a Choice Band and Flare Blitz, which, considering my Suicune set, it does a lot. But yeah, I already burned so much on with the sleep turn, so that really puts him into the dirt. And what I can do here is switch into the Tar as he goes Chansey finally. Because the Tyranitar would die if he clicks Flare Blitz again, even on Tar. And now I get Tyranitar in against the Chansey. And with the Sandstorm damage, Superpower should definitely be enough to knock out this Chansey. But I'm gonna be Calking here. Don't need to click Taunt here. But there's no way Chansey doesn't die here. Superpower, yeah. We're just clicking it here. And with Chansey gone, he's kind of losing to my Suicune. He's gonna lose to a lot, actually. And I still have my Garchomp alive, too. This time, though, I'm gonna be a bit careful against the Weavile. So we're gonna look at the things we don't need right now. Sandstorm Chip is still nice. Gallade outspeeds Weavile and Darmanitan and Rotom, so definitely keeping that. Dragonite does a lot of damage to Rotom. I guess I don't necessarily need this. But we're just gonna stay in there. As he overpredicts and clicks Night Slash. Because I just had to make sure that Suicune doesn't die, so now he gets 6 out by me. And he will get 6 out, because I'm not gonna I'm not gonna let him kill a single mon against me. As he decides to forfeit, and we win this game. Pretty good game there. Yeah, like I said, guys, obviously I had pre-knowledge of his team because I had played him before when I was using another team. He was still using that same team. Yeah, really focusing on the rocks against him because Rotom would be forced to debug every time, and his reliance on not gonna kill. His reliance on Chansey wish fasting to the Garchomp to the Rotom was really annoying for him. I did crit him though on the Amoonguss, but if that was Rocky Helmet Amoonguss, then I'm pretty sure he would still. Well, let's actually run it back because I know Draco Meteor would still do a lot to that Amoonguss. Yeah. Draco Meteor does actually more damage than Ice Beam, but I guess it would have still done around 50, so he would have technically still lived the attack, but then he would have still been forced to switch, and he still doing that meant that he couldn't do it again, and taking that damage also meant that with the hazards up, because I had hazards up versus him, he cannot switch into my Gallade anymore. Obviously, he was playing around with his Garchomp and his Amoonguss versus my Gallade on that attack. But I never really wanted to click Psycho Cut because if I kill something with Psycho Cut, Weavile gets 100% pursuit kill on me. Well, but maybe on the other, if I do kill Amoonguss, I don't know. Because I felt like Gallade was the one to beat Chansey. In the end, Tyranitar did it. He did it really well too. So, yeah, really tough to say. But other than that, pretty decent for us. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button, guys. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace out.